Period, Carisha. Eddie, you are fine. Eddie, you fine, Eddie.
Thank you.
You are welcome. You look like a caramel macchiato with extra caramel drizzle.
Oh, look who it is.
Eddie, your haircut looks nice too. I just wanted to tell you that.
Thank you.
And you still got a hat on. Take it off. Yes. Show the hair. Show it.
Listen, Eddie trying to give Trader the season, baby.
I'm here for it. I'm here for it. Guess who I hung out with?
Who, Jada?
Uh-huh.
Did you tell her what we said? Because at the end of the day,
if you say so.
Mukari is choosing violence as soon as Drew gets back. As soon as she gets back.
If you think so.
But nobody even brought up Jada. Nobody brought her up.
Yeah, we manifested that was gonna happen.
So what's up, y'all? We are back again for another installment of your favorite RuPaul's Drag Race review show, Dragon. I just wanted to say that we got a lot to talk about. We were not here last week. Listen, this week's episode and last week's episode was a mouthful, a handful, and a whole full to digest. So we have a lot to dive into. But first, I want to check in with my guest, Chase Cassidy. How you doing?
I'm good. Hey, y'all. What's going on? I'm Chase. Check out my podcast, the Cookout Podcast. Thank you. I appreciate it.
Yeah, shameless plug. We love it.
Hey.
And Sir Eddie, how you feeling?
Feeling fresh. I'm feeling cute. I'm feeling buffy. I'm feeling all types of things, you know. I'm feeling good.
Yes, that's our trade of the season, honey.
Wait. Do us a favor. Go ahead and stretch again. Reach back and stretch.
Oh my God. So you can see my titties.
Go ahead and stretch. Look at this.
Yeah. Oh my God.
And since I'm stretching, just so you know, I do Project Fitness. It's my brand. That's what I do. I help people get their bodies right, their mind tight, and their whole just wet. There we go.
Yes.
Well, all right. And last but not least, we have a guest that you have seen before but never heard before. Miss Sevyen is in the house.
Hey.
Welcome back.
House. You know you had to drag a bitch back on out.
Listen, I just want to say before we get started, can we go ahead and bury this Jada Essence Hall beef we got? Can we just bury it? I'm willing to let it go if you're willing to let it go.
I am. I'm so happy that you are agreeing that I'm correct.
Oh.
I appreciate you being the bigger person. You know,
That's why a bitch can't get over shit. See, I was so nice, but let me tell you what I was about to say, and I said, no, I ain't gonna say that. What I was going to say initially was that if we can get over this Jada Essence Hall and bury the hatchet, and we can put this thing in the past, just like she put that black paint in the past and then use it.
This is crazy that she's talking about a young lady that did nothing wrong the whole entire competition. Every look was flawless.
Except that there was a flaw in that. I love Jada. I love her, but it's true.
We had this argument before. I feel like I'm back arguing with Ike.
Because this is not an argument about taste. It is about facts. We both see that it was incomplete. I'm not saying she looked bad. It's one of my favorite looks she's ever done. All I'm saying is that,
okay, so let's ask Eddie. Eddie.
Do you remember that?
She painted her face black, but she didn't paint the back of her neck and her ears black. So when she turned around, she should have walked down the runway backwards, tiptoe. No, I was just like, I'm not gonna drag this on. I'm not. Fuck that shit. Now, since we
I love this. This is mess.
All right, so let's dive in, y'all. But before we do that, make sure you go ahead and tell a friend, tell a foe, tell a hoe to like, share, subscribe, forward, rewind, rewatch, do all that shit. As always, we appreciate every view, every conversation, every comment, and every thumbs up. So with that being said, we're going to go ahead and dive right into last week's episode. We will be discussing the challenge, which was the roast of the Kennedy Davenport Honors Hall of Fame, John F. Kennedy Airport JFK Honors. Thank you. I remember that. I said I was going to remember that.
It wasn't a bad episode.
It wasn't.
No, it's
Enjoyed it.
They were all funny. I will say I want to drag Jada just a little bit.
Yeah, she was not funny. She was.
All right, let's dig her up then. We gonna go ahead and we go dive. I got another Chase calling me.
Who the fuck? What? Another bitch? What? I'm the only Chase. Change his name in your phone right now.
No, you're the only.
You a fuck boy. You a fuck boy.
So yeah, we're going to start off with this roast that we had going on. So starting off, we got Miss Raja, Raja in the house. Raja coming through. Now, Raja is not always the funniest, or I think you have to have a dry sense of humor or a dark sense of humor to kind of get Raja. She walks the borderline with rudeness because she has this dead monotone when it comes to how she roasts people and how she talk about people.
Yeah.
But overall, I thought she killed the shit.
I did too. I honestly, like, she was, we'll get there later, but I think Trinity didn't deserve to win, in my opinion, this challenge. And Raja would have been my other person that would have been in the top two. Absolutely. I think every joke that she put out there was funny. Everyone landed. When she and her look was better than Trinity's as well. Her look on the runway when we get there. When Raja hit me with the she said Monet has a house in LA now, but her hairline is in Reseda. That shit took me. It's just the way she delivered. I think she did great, man. Eddie wants to be a bitch, but go ahead, girl.
Eddie.
I'm not being a bitch.
She's gonna squirm in her seat, honey. She can't take it. You say anything good about Raja,
Eddie.
giving you all that.
I hate Eddie so much.
Like, I mean, she wasn't even sitting still. This.
I just gotta move because of the girl.
Eddie, I looked at your box and we're making the same facial expressions.
Because I just don't see what you see for this elderly woman. Like, it's just,
she's going hard for this.
It was. Y'all didn't think it was funny?
She's going hard for that dementia.
right.
So, shit was funny. Y'all bugging. The shit was funny, man. Y'all tripping.
It was a ha at that. Like, and that's it. But nothing else.
Bitch, not a chuckle. Ooh.
I thought she did great, man.
Nice opener.
Damn. I thought she did great, man.
I'm sorry.
Like MK said, that's my type of humor. So like she knocked on.
I'm not saying that it wasn't funny. It was funny. It was cute.
It was funny. Like black-ish, funny-ish. It was
such a hater.
Old-ish.
He gonna hate on everybody today. I want y'all to know that. Did we talk about Raja's look or no?
Yeah, we did.
We slept on it.
I didn't like it.
I liked it.
What is up with this tonight? Are y'all fucking crazy? Like, what's happening? Like,
that is stupid.
What's happening? Are we looking at the same show?
I liked it. I said I thought it was cute. I thought the cocoon was cute.
This was good.
The only thing that was good about it, the only thing that made it amazing and that elevated it was the shoes. If it was not for the shoes, the look would have been basic and bland, and it has been done already. So I would have been but the shoes elevated the look. It wasn't the best of the night, no. But
Yeah,
I can accept that over Eddie over here, like this piece of shit, throw it in the fucking trash. Like, what?
It was like I said, I snore, sleep, done.
Okay, girl.
Comatose, I'm done. I can't. No.
All right, well, let's go on to Evie. I know it's this.
Let's not. We can skip past this crazy bitch too. So
what you won't do
what I
is that.
I agree.
No, ma'am.
Is it the tops against the bottoms today? Like, what is going on today?
Crazy bitch.
Chase, mute this hoe. Now, Evie Oddly did an amazing job in her roast. She took us a slower approach with her jokes. She took a little more time with getting around to it. Like the line she had with Jinx Monsoon about having some plastic surgery done and saying, "Oh, yep, that's the problem." Like, this shit was fucking hilarious. Like, Eddie, you were feeling it.
You don't like nothing. You don't like nothing. No.
It was a chuckle. It was like, okay. Okay, I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna be nice.
It's fuck every hoe.
God, you know, God gives us all a talent and a gift. Some of us use it for good. Some of us don't know how to use it. Some of us don't even have the intellect to even begin to use our talent. I think that person is Evie.
Well, with that being said, Evie Oddly did an amazing job with not only her roast, but also she had one of the better looks on the runway.
I don't remember it.
Thank you. What was it?
Mushroom.
She had like the fun guy mushroom looking dress that like it was illuminated blue, like this blue color.
Oh, she did look good. That was cute.
Send me these.
Not y'all ain't even got the page and y'all just over there talking shit and don't know what the fuck y'all.
I'm like, what the hell? I can't believe y'all didn't like her look, but okay.
Girl, fuck her. Anyway,
I just want to say before we move on from Evie, that Evie Oddly is one of the most revolutionary queens to ever grace any of these stages. And I'll just leave it at that. And that's all I'm gonna say. Nah, moving on to the Malcolm X of drag, Shea Coulee. Now, when it comes down to Shea Coulee's roast, it was great.
It was dry.
But the roast was a bit dry.
It was dry and bland.
Yeah. It was fine. It was like when I say like, this is fine.
I was like, her jokes were funny, but I knew it wasn't gonna land her a star. It wasn't top. It was cute.
Yeah, I agree. Now, when she came out on this runway in this yellow number, the bitch looked fucking spectacular.
She did. I have one nitpick, one small nitpick.
What's that?
Amazing. I just like when the lights went out, I wanted to have some sort of like lights on the shoes, on the boots as well, to kind of bring it in. So it's a whole like moment.
Yeah.
But literally, other than that, and that's a nitpick. Literally, other than that, this is fucking perfect. It is. She looks amazing.
Yeah, up close in the light, she looked like it was all very clean. It was all very well tailored, well put together. Mm-hmm. And and that face was done. Deep fried and laid to the side. The next queen, we got Jinx motherfucking Monsoon coming through, sweeping these bitches up left and right, fucking them up, drowning them, taking these hoes by their neck, dragging them, punching them.
Just call her Queen Supreme. And like, it is just like, give it to her. Give it to her.
It was funny when she said to Trinity told, she was like, she was doing something, having sex with a guy, and said, you know what, I think it's best we just be cousins. Like, that shit was funny. That was funny.
And I mean, honestly, like, anybody could win, yes, but like, if you're looking at who deserves this the most, it's her.
Now that look on the runway.
What was the look?
Stupid.
Yo. This was one I was like, this is another moment, like kind of like with the butterflies that she had. Where I was like, how do you come out here and look like you're actively on fire? Even like with the little collar, you saw like little flames coming up.
Mm-hmm.
The way that she painted her face so that when it was dark, it would look like she was on fire.
Yeah.
No eyebrows, the whole like this was awesome. Like,
it was pure walk-in 3D live action art.
Thank God for creating her dresses. You know? So happy for her.
You just can't give somebody a compliment, can
No,
you?
she did good. She was good in the gowns that was created for her.
Not beautiful gowns.
Right?
Love them. Creative. Out of the shock factor. Love it.
Don't ever compliment me, like ever. Don't ever tell me I'm doing good at something. Please don't.
I just wow. I feel like I'm being seen.
That is because my friends actually do that sometimes. And they be like, Eddie, you actually gave me a compliment. I was like, yeah. They're like, but do you really like it though? I said, no, I fucking said I like it. I like it. No. I'm like, oh, well, yeah, it's cute. For you.
See, right there. That's why you can't trust nothing he says. That right there. It's always a little like coming like
Look, stab.
Don't even let Eddie see you in your wedding day. You come out thinking you a bad bitch. Like, oh, look at you in your little dress. Oh, that's what he do. That's what we do.
Very much.
But no, Jinx is cute though. I liked her. I liked everything she did. I can't be mad at her.
The next queen. Let's get into Trinity the Tuck Taylor for her roast that she was able to read, even though she was hooked on phonics. Love you, girl.
Just love that.
Love that for her. So
funny. She was the best. She does that. Win was well deserving. The look was.
Are you serious?
The look was messy.
As fuck.
He had the carnival type look.
It was
right?
a lot.
Yeah, it was a lot.
It looked inexpensive. It looked really inexpensive. It looked like it was the last look that she put together before she came. And they were like, girl, we got to do this real quick.
Yeah, very much what I ordered versus what I got.
Absolutely. I agree.
Because when you look feel like she knew that I feel like that was, like you said, it was something happened. And what she thought she was getting was not what she ended up getting. And now it's too late.
It was, I think the reason she won was because she was most improved. She didn't win because she was one of the funniest bitches there that night. I'm sorry. No shade. No shade. It wasn't bad. It didn't deserve a win, I don't think.
No,
especially
I agree.
When you combine it with the look, it didn't deserve a win.
Because to be honest, Monet was funnier than her, and her look was better. If you want to move on to Monet, something more worth talking about than Trinity's Amazon LED wings.
Oh no, I hated Monet's look too.
You did?
Yeah, the sweaters disappointed me with their looks. They looked real cheap. It gave very much sheen.
So I actually liked Monet's. It was a bit subtle.
Wait,
as extravagant as the others. That face was done.
Yes.
That was a regular Monet face. What are you talking about? She didn't do nothing different. That was a regular Monet mug. Are we looking at the same mug?
Here we go. All right, girl. Here we go. Act a fool, girl. Act a fool.
Act a fool, girl. Act a fool. Ha! Ha! I'm acting.
I'm looking at this mug, and it was the same Monet mug with a little bit of stars.
But it was complete.
That bitch's mug was the same. She didn't reach for nothing. So you telling me that this mug was...
You talking about her runway mug, or you talking about her
runway mug?
Her runway mug.
Her runway mug looked just like her roast mug. It was the same mug. All she did was went back there and put 5 stars.
I feel like Monet's like dress. I feel like her whole look looked better with the lights on, but with the lights off,
it gave very much Twinkle Little Star.
Yeah, she didn't have enough lights. It didn't translate the same. What is
she was
you know how back in the day.
Yeah, she didn't have enough lights.
She did it.
Chase, you remember what back in the day when you used to have them glow in the dark stickers on your ceiling?
Yes.
You only have like 5.
Yes, that's
how her dress looked.
That's what it gave. Yeah, it did. Yeah, it wasn't. No,
it didn't light us up.
It did not light. It's the way that he laughed at himself. That's my favorite part.
Now, how we feel about the roast? Now, the roast was great, I feel. So we're going into her talking about the Viv with the whole it's butter.
That was great.
That moment was great. And like I think for her saying that and then calling Jada Essence Hall the essence of beauty.
That one.
She was the best. She honestly, under Jinx, she was the best roaster for me.
With that being said, we're gonna move on to Jada Essence Hall, who I feel was the winner of the runway for this episode, but we'll get to that.
So cool.
How we feeling about this roast that she completely bombed?
Like,
However, I will say she called herself. She did. She was professional and she kept going and she flipped the script. I will say that she is quick on that bitch is quick on her toes.
She again, nice save, really, really great save. When I see stuff like that, normally I get a really bad secondhand embarrassment. But the way that she saved herself, I did not laugh at her. I kind of like laughed with her, so it was like it was cool. Good save. What am I wrong for saying that?
No, I agree with you on that.
Everything you said, I agree.
Yeah, I agree with you.
I agree too.
What are you going through? What is happening?
Girl, I'm Jada Essence Hall coming back from 6 feet under.
Get out of here.
At least she was memorable, unlike Evie.
Ooh. I mean, she does have a point. That's a point.
Now we're gonna dive into this goddamn runway.
Best of the night.
Absolutely.
It was so cool. It was so creative, but it wasn't crafty. And I love that shit. This shit was fucking cool, man. And she looked beautiful. She looked beautiful.
It was in the light, and you knew what it was. The lights were off.
Yeah, man.
It was the illusion. Like the illusion was so on point.
Was
the bitch really looked like she was floating on a damn rock sitting up there as the mermaid.
Yeah,
the long swoop out, the long dramatic swoop.
Yes,
the wave behind her in the
yes.
I got shit to say. She looked amazing. This was memorable. This was awesome.
I will say that had she not bombed her fucking roast,
she would have won.
She would have won this shit.
And she needed it. She needed to win this.
She needed to win this challenge. That would have secured her spot in the top four.
And last but not least, we have the Viv with her roast.
Solid.
I'm sorry. She was better than Jinx to me. In my opinion, she was the best. She was best. She's the best closer.
She was top. She did close it really, really well. I will say that. She was in my top 3, but I wouldn't have put her better than Jinx. You know what I'm saying? Like it would have been kind of like neck and neck, but
more memorable punchlines. Like her memorable. Everyone remembers the snorting coke off of what's the name's dick.
Yeah.
Like everyone remembers that joke. So Jinx just had more memorable punchlines than the vid.
This runway, I just felt like it was something that we've already seen before, though her wings were more flowy and all this and that. I feel like since Courtney came on the scene and fucking gave the wings of all wings, had to do a wing like outfit, and this was just basic as fuck. And you put on a bowl cut wig, and
it's the little dirt boy wig. That's what that was.
It still didn't give like. Came with the T-bar shroom cut, and it's still the beginning.
The only thing I liked about this, I love the way the wings moved. They have really good movement. Other than that, she also had a similar issue that Shay had with the boots. Should have had some lights on it as well. If you're not going to do a gown, you should put lights or something. Incorporate the lights into your shoes because it kind of cuts you off.
But with that being said, when it boils down to it, baby, we got our winners, Trinity the Tuck and Jinx Monsoon. I don't know how they came up with that with Trinity, but they came up with it. And Jinx was in the top 2. When it gets down to it, they gave us one of the whitest girl lip syncs that there ever was. And they
see the reactions. You see the reactions?
Everybody was like, what's happening? Nobody's being blocked. So we move on to the next episode. Yeah. We get to talk about the good stuff. Yeah. Because this was a really, 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 really good episode this time.
I really like this one.
Chase, you have an amazing producing eye.
Thank you.
So the way you have been talking about this whole alliance and the way it came out the whole time, I was like, this bitch.
I don't even know if I remember saying it a few times through the season. Like, I don't know if it ever made the final cut of any of the episodes. I can't really remember.
I remember you saying it at least twice.
But yeah, like they didn't set that up for nothing. And I ain't gonna lie, it made me mad a little bit. But not in the way of like Trinity didn't deserve it, but it made me mad in a way of like, I feel like Jada was robbed. I do. I feel like she was robbed. I don't feel like necessarily we're gonna get there, but like I love what Monet and Shay did at the very end, but we'll get there. We'll get there.
All right, so
I don't think that Shay deserved to win that challenge. I don't think her
Watch your mouth now. Watch your mouth.
No.
Hold on, wait. We gonna talk about it. The girls are ready to fight. And Eddie does not want. Eddie don't give a fuck about none of that shit because he said that Evie Oddly should have won.
First of all, that's because the mic. My mic on. Let me check the mic.
Mute him! Hurry up! This was a really, really good episode, and seeing the girls do their little talents, like I feel like there was a couple of Emmy moments in there. This was a solid episode. And why do I feel that way? Because of a few instances, but we're gonna talk about them all. First, we're gonna start off with our girl. Who went first?
Well, Trinity went first. Trinity.
I was say, bitch, I drew a blank like hell.
Trinity went first.
That's probably why, because that shit was not memorable as like
it was cute.
Regular. It was regular. It was fine. Like you did. I just remember you forgot about that bitch last week, last episode too.
Like it's still the same old shit when it comes to her. There's still that country, that little voice that she puts on. It's like it's overplayed. It's not like it's Jada when she keeps elevating the look over there moments. Like even like it keeps becoming a thing, but it gets better and better and better. And Trinity's just here with that country bumpkin yee haw shit. I'm just kind of over it.
Look at this one. Look at this one out here. Look at it.
Not the yee haw. I like Miss Tuck, so I have a soft spot for her, so I can't talk shit about her right now.
It's telling the truth.
It's the truth.
It was cool. It wasn't
to you.
Girl, like, let's be objective here. Let's be objective now. Like, if you're gonna sit up here and drag Evie Oddly, you can objectively look at what Trinity did and say it was fine. It was not great. It wasn't memorable. If this would have been bottom 2 probably, or she would have been safe at best. Like, come on, girl. Like, don't do this. You get up here and you take Evie by the edges and you drag that heifer, but you got a soft spot for Trinity to tug. Mamita, please don't do that. Come on now. Come on.
Drag her!
It's not a drag. I'm just saying, like, we gotta be honest. Listen, we're gonna tell the truth. We're gonna tell the truth. It was cute. It was fun. Like,
drag her.
Let her drink her water. Let her drink her water.
I'm gonna drink my water, and the truth.
I'm sorry, but I'm with her. I'm with you when you're right, Chase. You're right. It was very. And when she threw the sweet tea on her, I looked just like Carson Crasley did. But it wasn't a state of shock. It was a state of disgust. Bitch, did you just throw sweet tea on yourself? Bitch, you got to sit there in all that sweet tea mess and watch everybody else go, girl, she smelled like McDonald's. Get her away from me.
Crispy chicken, fresh lettuce.
She almost fucking died. They poured that shit down her nostril. You saw her choking. Mama was like,
I don't know. I just think she's funny. That's all. Now, is she all that? Like, has she elevated? No, she's still doing her country bumpkin stuff. I get that. Was her performance like, oh damn, girl, let me go back and rewatch it? No, I actually forgot about it that quick. One thing I remember is her being pissed on. I mean, not pissed on, the water getting thrown on her. So yeah, that's
okay.
That makes I get it. I still like her, but you know.
Not golden shower.
She got pissed on. Like, and the way he just said it so casually, just like, oh, you got pissed on.
Yeah, she got pissed on, her cousins, dancers. So she's good.
Right. Well, Trinity, the Tuck Taylor. You can exit stage left. And then we bring on Evie Oddly.
Next.
I will give her this. The bitch is an illusionist because she fooled me for a quick second because she out that box. I was like, oh.
And that was the only gag factor. After that, it went downhill from there.
Everything else, I was like, that's one thing I thought was cute. Everything else was like, all right.
That cartwheel into that super bad pose, I was like, I know she didn't. I know you fucking lying. This better not be the end. Wow, this is the end. This is how you end this. Well, you're not going to win 3 stars. Choices.
Not well, you're not gonna win 3 stars.
Drag her, sis. Drag her.
Well, I will say that Evie has a condition, and if anybody has a pass, it is her.
My only issue with the performance.
Hold on, I'm so sorry. So we really got. I know you're not gonna use that as a leeway pass.
Listen, all I'm saying is you saw the shit she went through on her first season. She was already going through hell on that one.
But then she
And
should
if you also watched the RuPaul Work the World. She was dealing with the shit in the Vegas show. So we know she's had this decline on her health, and this bitch is still doing somersaults and cartwheels. So I think that's commendable if the bitch is still performing.
That just shows that she's a one-trick pony. Learn how to park and bark. Learn how to do other things so that way you're not just always drastically hurting your body. Learn how to stand there and be sexy and be cute. Because clearly your body is deteriorating.
Well, I think that's different when your skeletal system is deteriorating. So it's like if your skeletal system starts to break down, you don't have any support anywhere in your body. So like he said, even just walking in heels is a thing. So, you have to think about those things. Not saying that it was the strongest performance ever either, but listen, Chase, put these bitches down in the comments. When we edit this part, put these bitches down in the comments. We don't.
Honestly, I get both sides. Like I get both sides, but at the same, honestly, this is where I stand with it. My biggest issue with her performance was the fact that I couldn't understand what was being said in the lyrics. Like I didn't know what was being said. That took me out of it. I thought her performance of whatever the lyrics were. Thought the performance was Evie Oddly. It was good. It wasn't bad. I didn't hate it. I didn't want to throw it in the trash. It was fine.
It wasn't like the strongest performance. I'm not saying that. I'm not saying the performance was amazing or none of that. I'm just saying
drag her for
things to consider. That's all.
I'm not gonna drag her for it. It was fine.
I ain't say nothing about the girl. I ain't say nothing at all.
Sorry to this man. And with that being said, we're gonna move the fuck on to Jada Essence Hall, the essence of beauty. Only.
She did
it was sickening.
It was fantastic. It was fantastic. I enjoyed this start to finish. She looked amazing. The song was great. Her delivery. I ain't got nothing to say bad about this. I really don't.
Her fucking wardrobe was stupid.
It was. Here she goes. She's still, yo. Like, what bitches got to do for Eddie to be like, you know what? She did great. Like, what a bitch got to do? Go ahead.
You don't think
Go ahead, girl. Go ahead.
She looked good. She did look good. She looked great. I just found it boring, but that's just me.
Look over there.
Yeah, I'm actually low-key getting tired. I get that's her thing, that she's like, people recognize her for almost in a way, like that saying, that slogan, or whatever you want to call it. But it's like, it was cute. Like, she looked good, but it just did not give me, I was just like, all right, cool, you did a good job, but man. All right, they back talking. Not this. What the fuck does banana? But no, I think like don't get me. I'm a big Jada fan. Oh wait, I can't say. I'm sorry, I'm not a big Jada fan. I'm taking it back. Chase's here. I said that bitch is horrible. I'm joking.
You know, I'm gonna hear this when I edit it anyway. You see?
No, I think Jada is cool. I think I am a fan of hers, and I'm always rooting for certain people that are black. Not all people are black, because some people who are black don't need to be rooted for. But she's someone I want to see like succeed and do well. I was really disappointed in her like in the last challenge and stuff because she wasn't her hand. I was like, okay, maybe this episode she can really pull it out. And to me, just for me, from a performance standpoint, her look was good, the set was cute, but like I just wanted like just a little extra spice on top of it. Yeah. And I would have been like, all right, cool girl, like you good. Because then when it came to the people after her, to me, I forgot all about Jada, and I was like, no, these bitches over here are just taking it. So
what in the talent show?
Hey, you know what? Can I say something? The way you said that, I literally feel the exact same way. But the way like you presented it before was like, fuck that raggedy ass bitch and her wig.
Jinx Monsoon.
It was, that and the dress was cute. That was it.
Yeah, man. She did fine. Like she did look good. I like that blue dress. That blue was really nice on her. She did great, but it wasn't like I knew. It was one of those things where I was like, she ain't even trying to win, man. She don't even care. Like she just,
because she got it.
Yeah, she's straight. So it was a good performance.
Jinx Monsoon came through and gave you Broadway showbiz realness. I would say give her Tony, give her things. She gave a stellar performance. There was not one flat note. She still stayed true to her brand. She still gave you comedy. She hit every single note and just embodied the Judy Garland of our time, you know?
Right.
I was here for it. Then we got Shay motherfucking Kool-Aid Jackson in this bitch.
Bruh.
It was Shay.
I'm ready to fight now. Sevyen, let's go.
No, I didn't mean that in a shady way. I didn't mean it in a shady way at all. I did not mean that in a shady way. I was just saying it was Shay.
But I wanna circle back. No,
we expected a talent show. Shay gonna win.
I wanted to circle back because you said that she did not deserve to win and be in top 2. And I want to fight about that because I don't know.
Oh, that's because I felt like Jada did better than she did.
You are tripping. I ain't gonna like Eddie has said earlier. Like when Jada first got up there, I'm like, Jada gonna win. I'm like, she gonna be in the top 2. Yes, I was really excited. And then once Shay and Monet came out, I was like, no, she not. No, she not. So I don't know. Like, I know we love Jada. Jada, shouts out to you, baby. I think, listen, stunning. Listen, but this one wasn't her. She was, if there was a top 3, yeah, she was in top 3 for me. But we was talking about top 2. And Shay ate this the fuck up. Shit, I want the song immediately. It is so good. Shay, the song is it's so good.
It was a bop. It was bopping ton. It was bop ton, and it bopped all through the night.
Boppiana.
Nah, Shay came through like say all on his mouth like liquors and did not miss a step. Kind of outdanced the dancers, and just like RuPaul said, it was hard. It's hard for a bitch to just not take the spotlight when it's all those guys on stage. But Shay definitely stood out, did her thing, did what needed to be done.
Yeah, man.
Nah. This next episode this next contestant might get a little messy. Raja's performance.
Elevator down.
Don't y'all dare. I'm not participating. I'm not doing it. I'm not. Oh, damn. That's what you get. So y'all, because what I'm not about to do is import 2 files. So it's going to, so y'all, when y'all see this edit, and then all of a sudden Eddie and Sevyen done switch places, it's because she was trying to be cute. Trying to be cute. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's what you get. And I'm leaving it in too.
Girl, you say elevator down and it went down.
I was trying to catch the screen As it was going down, I was like, oh my gosh, I didn't mean to hit it that hard.
That's what y'all get for trying to make fun of that lady's culture. That's what y'all get.
You know, it wasn't the dance, except I think it was I didn't know anything of it.
Nope.
I didn't know anything about it. And I think that when you introduce something new, maybe they should have included a clip of a reference.
She did it. I don't think she did it.
I don't think so either. I think she did. She said she was only there from 3 to 9. So she's only there from 3 years old to 9 years old. So I don't know if she just practiced during those times when she was 3 to 9. However, I will say that the message
was very.
The message behind it, and when she talked about her father that did hit me in the chest a bit, that was maybe a little bit emotional. I thought that was like the sweetest little thing. And Eddie, get the fuck off!
No,
I thought it was great. I thought it was something new. I thought it was something fresh, and I can appreciate the efforts to expound upon dances and genres that we may not have been introduced to.
It was a cultural experience.
It was a cultural difference.
You know, when you are a woman of a certain age and you count the rings, it shows.
That bitch said, count the rings like this is a tree. She did like Pat LaBelle.
I agree.
Yeah.
It's very. She should have stayed on that YouTube channel she has.
Damn.
That's where Auntie should be.
I hate this
Not
bitch.
competing. No.
I like her. I really like her. If
it was an elimination, I would have been like, yay. I would have been okay with her going home.
Yeah.
All that said, though, like I gotta like at least a little bit give her like I've enjoyed her this season, and to be honest with you, I know this may be an unpopular thing to say. Like season 3, she wasn't my favorite. Like she was bitchy, and like she came across bitchy, so I didn't enjoy her like that. Some of her looks were fantastic, but to be fair, I also was. Season 3 of Drag Race was my introduction to drag, period. So I didn't really know anything at the time, right? But now, so I appreciate her coming back, and I've gotten to see her be funny. I've gotten to see different parts of her personality. I got to see her so I've enjoyed her.
Next.
So this next contestant we got, she said that Diane Warren worked.
Liked it. The Viv, I liked it.
Come on, man.
I did too. I honestly, low key, I did like it too.
Y'all playing with me, yo. Y'all set this up. Nah, y'all set this up before y'all got on the call today. Y'all was like, we gonna say some contrarian shit to because that don't make no sense, yo.
I like the Viv.
Y'all sat up here and said Shay was fine. It was okay. And that's why the Viv was innovation, fashion. Yes. Right? This don't make sense.
Who said that?
Man, you might as well. You might as well. This don't make no sense.
Because I said I liked it. You mad? Oh, so you mad, huh? Because I liked it.
Because this was.
Oh, you mad?
I'm telling you why I was mad, because this was mayonnaise. Not mayonnaise. It was mayonnaise. MANASE. Like that's what it was not great.
So it's okay for Evie to have a disease and be near death, but it's not okay for the Viv
to be white.
How to dance.
To be white and regular.
It was lovely. It was lively. It was everything.
Wow. I love how they keep putting shit in our mouths. Like always said.
Bravo.
I just want to say that Monet Exchange came through. She was a Swiffer. She swept up every piece of dust that was on the floor, left no crumb. I was literally mesmerized. I watched with the fucking jaw on the floor because this big deep throat bitch came through and sung that fucking opera the way it needed to be done.
Yeah.
All I'm going to say, and this is nitpicky as fuck. Sometimes when it comes to Monet, it's always an aesthetic thing. I think she looked amazing in her corset. However, they could have cut her right, because when they framed her up, You can see her garment under that little piece.
And you can always see her garment. You can always see her undergarments. You can.
And
always
I was
see her
over it because it took me out.
That's not the cameraman. That is her.
It took me out the moment a bit.
But
performance was stellar. I have nothing to say about it.
Coming from a drag queen, that's the only thing I looked at. I stared at her undergarments the whole entire time.
Yeah.
And that's her. She did that. She either pulled up her undergarments too high, or when she did whatever she did from sitting there, maybe from sitting there too long, her corset rolled up. She should have had production looking at her. She should have been looking. You could have saw that on stage, but that's all you could see was them undergarments the whole entire time.
She did. I did notice that as well. I did, but it didn't take me out as much because I really was like super impressed. Like I was like, wow, this is just art. This is just beauty.
So with that being said, we got Shea Goulet and Monet Exchange as our winners for this challenge. The shit started off with them and it ended with them. Let's just point that out.
It did.
Now, long as motherfucking Jinx Monsoon don't come through and pulling the motherfucking roses out of under titty, fine.
Okay. They better pull out all the stunts and shows though.
I needed it to pop up. You know, I need for her to pop up and pop out. Like, girl, get this crown if you really want it.
Can I say two things really quick? The first thing I want to say is I am kind of bothered. I'm actually very bothered that this is not a live finale. Like this is a winner season. I know like you don't really do that for All Stars, but it's a winner season. I wanted a live finale. And also like, I know it's like, it comes down to the lip sync and stuff like that, but of the top four, Jinx deserves this the most. I'm sorry. So I almost don't care what she does. Like short of like busting her ass on stage, like she deserves this win. If we just
roll some pearls out for this bitch.
Right. I mean, and this is coming from somebody who like, I wanted, like, for me, it's like one of the Black queens need to win. But like,
Jinx is good. I
can't knock her, man. So
yeah, I agree.
Fuck the lip sync, y'all. In my head, she won.
Yeah, girl, because all I'm gonna say is thank you guys for tuning in. And next week is the motherfucking finale of RuPaul's Drag Race Legend season. And we shall see who's taking the crown, who's taking the 20,000, and who's taking the 50,000. So, with that being said, thank you for tuning in. Chase, thank you for being here. Eddie, thank you for being here. And Sevyen, thank you for joining us once again. We'll go ahead and sign the fuck out because we got shit to do. We got people to do and places to be. Period. Thank y'all. See y'all next week.
Peace.
I like to be the fister and the fisty. I like to be both, actually. And ideally at the same time. Yeah, I'm that kind of girl. Multi-task.
How far back can you get her up there?
Oh, elbow deep. Elbow fucking deep. And when I say get, I mean like I want you to pump me like a piston on an old iron train. Just get in there and just, you know, that's what I like. That's what I like. Yeah.
Eddie, your face.
That's it. The visual I just pulled in my head so quickly said, get up in there and just.
It was like.
Yeah. Listen, man.
In my head, I said how you look, you nasty bitch.